you have presented the architecture firm, presented LH Lifestyle, you presented the architecture firm, LH Architecture, LH Lifestyle. You kind of like, Agmar is dazzling the people in the Enchanted Forest. So you've made the film. You have Henry's Edit established. Um, you've like kind of detailed for people the misconceptions of your writing, your storytelling, and like the how that was perceived by the world and the country. And so for people to kind of acknowledge the trauma of what we've all collectively experienced, and then like the trauma of um how they what they have seen you experiencing, like for you to like have people genuinely embrace this recovery process, for you to have people genuinely embrace this recovery process and the like what is like what has been like grown and what is like developed, like the architecture, the sand, um the like Native America, like what you have established, for people to genuinely embrace that and embrace that that we were like attacked by another country. That like we also learned that like Los Angeles was seems to be something that may have been built by like a South American like ruler, and like has actually been weakening North America. And so like for us to embrace that we have all just learned this, like we have all just learned like that's something that kind of like the Third Reich. That's something that was like how they keeping America afloat. For us to embrace that it actually was made to be a detriment to our nation and to the tribes in um, the Native Americans in North America. Like for us to genuinely embrace that, and for people to be like invested, engaged, and like willing like um to bring to fruition this reconstruction effort, and like embrace you spearheading this reconstruction effort, and embrace kind of like being led by your brain. I think what would be like, I think you have to like kind of detail for people like kind of like how we are all collectively experiencing this as a people and as a nation and as tribes. So like you have to detail for people that like just like if they like when somebody like is like sick, or if somebody is like is in a car accident, or if somebody is like almost murdered, or if there's a hate crime committed, like there are healers that came to battle for the healing realm. And so like the hydroxyzine, that worked, that restored my male identity. Restoring my male identity kind of restored the truth. And people like learned that the Minecraft game was being attacked. And people learned that the Minecraft game was being attacked similarly to how marijuana was, because the government didn't regulate it. That there are plenty of things actually in America that were being suppressed in America because the government did not monetize and regulate it well. And so now I'm kind of presenting that the Minecraft game, like in LH architecture, like these are um, new technologies that are under fire right now, and that is largely because the government is not like cannot profit off of it, and there were other um, like institutions that could not profit off of it, or would not be able to, or may have like been losing profits because of the existence of the Minecraft game, or the existence of these new technologies in general. And so for us to embrace these new technologies as opposed to being afraid of them, and for us to embrace these new technologies as opposed to people like attacking them. Like I think it would be beneficial to like kind of like illustrate for people that it is more a matter of like this is something that is growing and that is can benefit everybody, and you have to show them how the benefits of embracing it outweighs what they may have believed the benefit of destroying it would be. And so like technology, cell phones, architecture, like just like the or this specific architecture firm, um, like embracing the benefit of like how we can prosper and how like Native America can grow and how like Los Angeles or how like Native America and South America, like Mesoamerica and South America, like the Americas can grow and flourish because this has been an ongoing war. This has been an ongoing battle, like the British colonization and like colonialism and like the gold rush in America, like the Eastern like migration to the West, manifest destiny. Like these are things that have been happening throughout time and throughout human history. And so like it is very possible that like the British knew at some point that they were not going to that their like that their colonization of this land was not going to like be permanent. And it's very possible that they knew that already. It's just like if somebody has a house that doesn't have a strong foundation or something. It is possible that they knew that this wasn't gonna last forever, and that they knew that like the people that were even raised in America didn't know that. I mean, look at the Titanic. Not everyone on the Titanic knew the ship was sinking. Just like not everybody in America watched the movie. So like I think that that's the whole point. Is that it's like they probably knew that not everybody knew that America wasn't going to last forever. And so to have people embrace like the kind of like this kind of like cultural renaissance, kind of embrace the kind of melding of the American melting pot and the kind of melding of like Native American culture and like Eastern cultures that migrated here, but then like restoring Native America as the like as the like central force and like the central like power and culture in the region, like restoring the Native Americans, have people embrace that so that it isn't a battle. Have people embrace that so that it is like so that North and South America are restored to like the indigenous people and are restored to like the height of our cultural power, but like are like open and available to like the colonists and open and available to the descendants of those colonists. Because I mean, I think that's really what it is. Like they are aware that that this colonization didn't really work. I think that that's what it is. And so like if we have people embrace it as something that is beneficial to the whole world, then they won't feel the need to try to like have this like because again like America is not Britain, but there are people who are descendants of all kinds of places in the East, and people who are descendants of South America and Mesoamerica and Canada because of the gold rush. People have come from all like places on Earth and all walks of life. And so I think what would be really interesting and like what would be beneficial to everybody is to embrace that, but then also acknowledge that like Native America and the United States of America can have a more powerful alliance than the kind of like that kind of maternal relationship that we had with England. And like North America and South America can have a more powerful and more like amicable alliance with Australia, which is another British colony, or like which is a country that is descendant of a British colony. We can have a better relationship with Australia, North America, and South America with the Native American culture and South American cultures restored, and with the light and the truth, like readily available to everyone. And so I, have a very close friend, Alma Velasquez, who is South American. I have a very close friend, Hugo Rodriguez, who is South American. I had a close friend, Daniel Tiamin, who is South American. So I think that that's kind of what, like, I am very much Native American, but I'm also from Florida. And so, like, whatever tribe that I'm descending from in Florida is more closely um, related to like South American. So like I was raised with a little bit of Spanish, but I also like learned French. I learned English. Like English is my first language. So like I think that that's what it is. So it's like I am a North American. I am a United States citizen, but I also can embrace my like in the Novera, like I can embrace the spiritual awakening. I can embrace that I am Native American descendant, and that I am like we can also like embrace like Native American loyalty, and then like South American loyalty, and restore these like lineages, and then like have that like walk alongside the United States. And so I think that would just be a better way to proceed. And like I think that would also be like a really beautiful way to like soothe like the animosity and soothe um like just the apprehensions that people have about like um how we like proceed. And then like who knows? Maybe like Alma will be the queen of South America. Maybe I will be the king of North America. It doesn't really matter. But what is happening is that it's like there are ways that we can balance the apprehensions that we have in our countries, and that is by like not just trying to like overthrow the government, but just by like having these like cultures be more visible so that people know that there are suitable alternatives to what they have been taught, and so that things won't seem like the end of the world when something that has been working is failed. Just like if you have like if a body part of one of your organs isn't working or something, that's kind of what's happening in North America. Is that the United States isn't functioning properly is because it was built by like British colonists, but they were not like as advanced of a civilization as Mesoamerica and Native Americans. And so that's kind of what it is. Like that was already not really working, and then like their culture and their religion was also not really conducive to how the technology has grown, because the technology in America is the dominant technology on the planet, but it is not. It was made as an amalgamation of Native American technology from the resources that they like were pilfering in America. So it is more conducive to being operated by people who are native United States citizens and Native Americans that were raised in this time period, which also includes um, some United States citizens, because like we are all descendants of this land. Like America, the United States of America, I think as we're growing and as we're all experiencing the Rivera and kind of embracing these like cultural like iterations of like how people have like perceived like our artwork growing and our culture growing, and like the things that we've all survived together collectively, like the survivors the of British colonization and the emissaries of the Black Card, emissaries of the Ottoman administration, like these are people who will be able to like see themselves as natives of North America, and like anyone who has come to this region are native and who are descendants of like anywhere on Earth and who have survived the melting pot. Like any of those people are like natives of North America now. And we can look at it from that perspective and proceed from that perspective is that we are all natives of North America. And there are Native Americans who, like, there are Native Americans and there are North Americans now. And so, like, I just think that would be a really beautiful way for us to proceed in the sense of, like, there is a culture that is like maybe this is the, the, like, maybe this is what was born and what was discovered and what was excavated of the American melting pot. It's Native America. I'll just propose that. I'll propose that to North America. Is that what we melted together was Native America? That is my proposal. Come home to Native America. That's my proposal.